Hi, I'm Kevin,
And I'm Amanda.
and we are serving up
All that jam.
All That Jam, Quick Hit. Stuart Bogie on joining Antibalas.
How did you get your start? How did you end up in Antibalas? I know that you were around a little bit before that.
Yeah, I had well I had a my first band was with my neighbor. His name's Zachary Mastoon, and he performs now under the name Coral. And he does wonderful electronic music, but he can play all kinds of instruments, and he's one of the most naturally musical people I've ever met. And we started playing music when I was 9, he was 7, and we started recording things. He actually put one of the tracks out on one of his records. It sounds like some little kids, and it is, and it has an '80s feel because it was the '80s.
Right.
And we did a few records, and we had a band in high school, and then I went to college, and I had a band with my friend Colin Stetson, great saxophonist and composer, and we had a band called Transmission. We did that for a while, and we moved to the West Coast, and then I wasn't crazy about life out there, so I moved back to the Midwest, and then eventually made my way east, where a friend named Michael Herbst got me in a band called Antibalas, and I was going to quit music. I didn't think it felt like too stressful of a lifestyle, and another good friend, my friend Josh, got me a job working at a .com, which was a new thing in the year 2000 when I moved to New York, and then when Bush was elected, this is like my introduction to politics. All the money went out of tech stocks, and everybody was saying, oh, all the money's going to go into security and defense stocks. I was like, oh God, this is horrible. And then we all got laid off, and they said the bubble burst.
Right.
This internet thing wasn't going to work out anyway. So everybody go home, pack up your bags. And it was 5.5 months, which you might know is 2 weeks shy of getting unemployment. I didn't know what unemployment was. I was 24, 25.
Right.
And at that point, a friend said, yo, I heard you got a contra alto clarinet. And that was Jordan McLean, who was in the band Antibalas. He was starting a new band, a band called Fire of Space, very inspired by Sun Ra and by this composer named Mompo, and by a few things that Jordan was digging on. And he put us together, and the guys in that group thought I'd be good for Antibalas. I didn't play the saxophone at the time. So they lent me one, and I got into it. I was just a clarinetist before that. But
Right.
yeah, and that brought me to about 2001. And as soon as I met Fela's musical form, I fell in love. It was the music had everything that I wanted from music, and it also had it felt like I had a natural the way I wanted to express music and feel music fit with it so well. It was like, and I was in my mid-20s at that point. A lot of my colleagues had found their musical match in different places. They had fallen in love with Coltrane or Charlie Parker or Sonny Rollins or Robert Johnson or Buddy Guy, or they'd fallen in love with James Brown, or they'd fallen in love with De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest and Public Enemy, or they'd fallen in love with Metallica, or whatever. They had experienced their calling, and they had developed mastery within a form. And that experience had eluded me. I'd never found kind of a place that felt that comfortable. And then when I met Fela's music, it was on, as they say.
If you are enjoying All That Jam, please like and subscribe to our social media channels at All That Jam Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our website, allthatjampod.com. Make sure to sign up for our email list and tune in every week for new episodes.
Also, look for full interviews on our YouTube channel. And remember, stay beautiful, but don't stay underground too long.